Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Ravens win by a 9-point margin. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Dominic Davis sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. Doctors at the hospital reported finding a broken vertebra in his back, and needless to say, he'll be out for 13 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Jeremy Stevens might be the biggest loss on this list. X-rays after the game revealed it is indeed a broken leg, so he'll likely be out for 10 weeks. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Ray Lewis is going to be watching from the sidelines for a while, as his injury will deal a major blow to this team. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Rashawn Woods stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Tony Richardson had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Chiefs beat the Broncos. In the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, we had the Eagles stroll away with a 14-point win. Up in the HHH Metrodome, we had the Vikings win this one to the tune of 13 points. Colts, Patriots. AJ touchy-feely in the red zone at the 14. He calls the signals and buys time with a quick rollout. Now on the move again, kind of flings it. Oh, man, got the 2 feet in, touchdown. The Patriots go on to win this by the final score of 31-13. The Redskins defense held their opponents to under 100 rushing yards in their win at Raleigh, Maryland. The Rams won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Falcons. Plexico Burris stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Up in the Windy City of Chicago, we had the Bears end up on the right side of an 11-point game. Bobby Ingram had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Seahawks beat the Saints. Chargers, Texans. Chris Brown is a good long-distance kicker from 53. Yes! Just makes it. The Texans win this one by the final score of 27-24. Down at Pro Player Stadium, we had the Dolphins lose by 11. The Bills airmailed 300-plus yards in their victory at Ralph Wilson Stadium. The Panthers won decisively at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Chiefs. And in our final game, we had the Jets come away victorious. So, as usual, plenty of surprises around the NFL. And heck, we just got into week 1. My primetime players' game balls go out to these gentlemen, each one with a fine start to the season. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.